Okay. It worked. Boone, for some odd reason, is a little injured, so have a stim pack, sir. Don't know why he's a little injured.
Yeah, I don't have a clue about that.
That's a squeaky voice you got there.
Oh god, I swear it wasn't puberty perpetually. That's ridiculous.
I don't know, maybe practice voice acting a little bit.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Practice something.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Start doing some of that sim stuff, going to a mirror and practice your speech.
Great.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff you see in life is just like you start thinking is like maybe you should start being more like the Sims. If I'm happy or if I'm unhappy, go play a game. If I'm I'm sad, go talk to a person or whatever. If my social ability is down,
Yeah.
if I'm hungry, go make some food. That would be kind of interesting to just try that kind of stuff.
Who would have thought a place like
Traveler, street vendor.
Howdy. Interested in a refreshing beverage or a tasty snack?
Do you work for one of the casinos?
Nope. Strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating.
Alright, Mr. House gets half of each day's take.
Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me.
Alright, let's see what you have for sale.
Of course! I've got a special discount for special people like you.
Okay. Go. Just slowly getting rid of some other stuff and getting some extra caps here and there. Yeah, that takes care of the tops and the entertainment there. So, what's the next thing? I can go render unto Caesar. Wild card, ace in the hole, search Benny's room and the tops for clues. That sounds like fun.
Okay.
Hey, go straight over there, go check out Benny's place. Whee! Should have probably double checked to see if there was any other things I could do with the tops.
Yeah.
It would be kind of interesting if there was an individual in here that could start trying to restore all those old billboards.
Hey, fellow.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, they would just be like, okay, look, you just gotta keep me protected or bring me to my location. I'll go ahead and fix it up, and then we just send me back home or protect me to get me back home. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, not here. Underneath. It would be this way over to Benny's place, although I don't think anyone would mind if I'm going into Benny's place. Let's see, elevator out of order, gotcha. Is it right here? 13th floor, oh. That's pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Average. Can't unlock that. More average locks. No one is here. Ow. Close the door. Why do you gotta do that, Boone? Why you gotta do that? I'm trying to be all sneaky here. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna open the door too. Anything in here? Nope. Everything's dirty. Alright. Hello. What's in here? And nice bathroom. There you go. Close that door.
Will's being all stealthy.
Yeah, he's with me. He's creeping. And hello.
Whoa.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, man. What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen this platinum chip before?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there.
And what was Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wanted to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That would give me control over all of Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I guess I just do as I'm told.
You're very forthcoming with this information.
Yeah.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah, Benny's known for that. Say I want to take over New Vegas myself. What then?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't have wanted me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Okay, Benny reprogrammed Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
See, I love this too right here. You go see this guy. He goes ahead and ruins the entire story and tells you everything that's going to happen, but you're okay with it.
Yeah.
He's like, this is everything in the game that's going to happen. I'm okay with that. It's just funny the way that they interpret it like that. It's like, look, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and then that's when the people will try and go ahead and kill. It's the scripted area. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, poke, poke.
Oh, jeez.
I love it. Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been invited to the Lucky 38.
Wow. Do you have any idea how special that is? Red carpet treatment. Seems a little mean to use his invitation against him like that, but I'm sure it's all for the best. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
Huh. What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent £812,545 hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
I'm the courier that Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
And you do know I have a platinum chip, remember?
Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Let's talk about something else.
Sorry if that was getting boring.
So I should ask these tribes if they support an independent Vegas.
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
See, again, that's like the same thing with this, too. It's just like, it's a game! You can do whatever you want! Pick and choose!
I like that.
Yeah. Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Alright. Say something about a bunker in the fort.
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
Nah, that's a 3. Spoilers.
Aww.
Last thing Vegas needs is more robot, and I was like, I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Alright, let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
What do you know about the Boomers?
They must be a really nasty people. I haven't heard a single good thing about them. They fire artillery on anyone who comes near their settlement at Nellis Air Force Base. Talk about rude. If they can be convinced to fire those big cannons at the Legion, or NCR though, well, that'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Alright. I'm familiar with the Boomers. They can be ignored.
Then consider them ignored. If they end up firing their howitzers at us, we'll ignore that too. Until it goes away. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Alright. I need to go check out all the rest, but we'll talk about it some other time. If something happens to Mr. House, I may be in touch.
I'll be waiting right here.
Ever so patiently, happy and contrite with all the woes being solved. Oh yeah, I just gotta put another 10 points, and then I can start throwing things into explosives and just having fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just start blowing a whole bunch of things up. Okay, now over this way. Kill or disable Mr. House. White card, side bet, surrender unto Caesar. I might as well go to the House Always Wins and go talk to Mr. House before we end this. Making progress. Even though I'm not fully maxed out on leveling, you know, I feel like taking care of all this other stuff too. Because like you said, you'd want to see me complete the story and then after that go wandering around.
Yeah, but if you want to do it the other way, like you usually do, that's fine too.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really found like a balance of that. When I always play like open world games like this, I've never had a sense of urgency to complete the final mission. I've always had that notation or notion that it's just like, okay, I could get to it when I get to it, but it's like, here's this whole area to explore.
Yeah.
I've never really thought like, okay, let's go instantly to the end.
Yeah. Well, there's more to explore.
Yeah. Also, I'm a little over encumbered.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Well, there's always Eddie.
Yeah, although I just need to be... There we go. I drank beer. Beer is good. Beer is great. Alright, off we go to Lucky 38. Hey, buddy.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on.
Alright. Thank you, Victor.
I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside.
Alright. I go where I please, attack no. Alright, no problem. I'll head up by myself.
Come back soon now.
Alright guys, you chill out right here and I'll be right back. Hey, robots. So very quiet in a casino like this.
It really is.
Yeah, it's strange. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from?
Where to, partner?
Penthouse. Okay. And?
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Well, who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well.
I've spoken to Fisto. I'm okay. I'm fine. Okay, what can you tell me about New Vegas?
Oh, there's lots of things to tell, I'm sure. There's the 3 families, the casinos, the other attractions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the 3 families.
They're just new money, Sugar. They might pretend they're sophisticated, but between you and me, they're not far off from tribals. Americans especially are just awful brutes. The chairman and the White Glove Society at least pretend to have some culture.
Tell me about the other attractions.
Well, let's see. The NCR has an embassy here, but why you'd want to go talk to a bunch of boring old politicians, I surely don't know. Oh, and the Vault 21 Hotel and Gift Shop has an adorable collection of old Vault-Tec memorabilia. And I suppose if you like neon signs, you might check out Michelangelo's sign shop.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. What is with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Sounds good. I've got some snow globes from Mr. House's collection.
You do? Well, that's just wonderful. I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
And I got 6,000 caps for it.
Whoa.
Alright, what kind of robot are you?
Why, I'm a Robco PDQ 88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose. We're the finest in personal civil robotic security on the market.
Okay. And goodbye. Yeah. So the Good Spring, Mormon Fort, and Nellis Air Force Base when we're removed. And there he is, man of the hour, and also him.
You've been a busy courier, haven't you? You take your obligation to deliver a package very seriously, an ethic for which I am grateful. I will admit, when you ignored my invitation, I predicted negative outcomes. But you have a way of exceeding expectations, don't you? Well, enough. Let's have the chip then.
Well, not so fast, Mr. House. We need to discuss payment.
Fine. Give me the chip and I'll pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
It's a great start, but well below market price.
Very well. 5 times your delivery bonus. Not 1 cap more.
There we go. And okay, here's the chip.
Such a small thing, isn't it? And yet so capacious. So very dear. Decades of hiring salvagers out west to search for this little relic in the ruins of a place called Sunnyvale. Back then, anyway. That's where the chip was printed, on October 22nd, 2077. It was to have been hand-delivered to me here at the Lucky 38 the next day. But the bombs fell first. Suffice it to say, the delivery was never made.
What happens next? Or what exactly does the chip do?
Some things are more easily shown than told. Take the elevator all the way down to the bottom level, and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry, you'll like what you see. We have much to accomplish, you and I.
There we go.
Step closer to the demonstration area, if you would. I expect you're well familiar with my Securitrons by now. The titanium alloy housing that protects its electronic core deflects small arms and plastic. Its X-25 Gatling laser, produced to spec by Westinghouse Inc., is deadly against soft targets at medium range. And for close-range suppression or crowd control, the Securitron is armed with a 9mm submachine gun. All of this you probably already knew. What you did not know is that these are the Securitron's secondary weapons. All this time, my Securitrons have had to get by running the Mark I operating system, which lacked software drivers for their primary weapons. Today, with the delivery of the Platinum chip, all that changes. Behold, for the first time, Securitrons running the Mark II OS. The M235 missile launcher gives the Securitron ground and air targets at significantly longer ranges. And the rapid-fire G-28 ensures the Securitron is deadly in close-range engagements. The software upgrade also includes drivers for the Securitron's highly sophisticated on-board auto-repair systems. Altogether, the Mark II software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. The city of New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. Return to the penthouse now. We have much to discuss.
Yep. Although there were weapons over there I should have picked up.
Trips to the basement are rarely so educational, don't you think? I've since broadcast the upgrade to every Securitron in range of my transmitters, and I must say, it's causing quite a stir down on the strip.
Alright. So you show your hand like that, now your enemies know what you're up to.
I'm surprised you can still underestimate me after everything you've seen. I haven't shown my hand. I've shown one card. I've given my enemies a single provocative datum upon which to fixate. They have no idea what other cards I'm holding. It's a strong hand, believe me. I dealt it to myself.
Alright. You think your Securitrons can defeat Caesar's Legion and the NCR?
Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. To secure the future of New Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
Alright, and I got the platinum chip back.
Okay.
Alright, I'm listening.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
You want me to kill Caesar?
Absolutely not. Caesar is of great use to me. I don't want you harming a hair on that man's head, assuming you can find one.
So what do you want me to do at Fortification Hill?
I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
How do I open the hatch?
You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame.
What's inside the hatch?
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking.
Alright. What's my stake in this?
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race.
Alright, I'll do as you ask.
Here, take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
There you go. Yeah, Mr. House over here, always scheming. And where are you? Purified water? Oh, I should also read this. There you go. Unarmed skills, good. And I'm no longer thirsty.
Be advised, visitors will be held responsible for the behavior of any robots accompanying them.
Okay. What is these quests I have? Return to Yes Man, kill or disable Mr. House. Huh. Okay. Well.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to come you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Well. Casino, cocktail lounge, presidential suite. So way up there.
Mm-hmm.
High Roller Suite.
Alright. So, bathrooms, areas right here. Not a half bad place. Here, sort of living quarters. Not bad. Not bad at all. But, I guess I gotta end it right here. Been going for quite some time, but quite a lot got done. So, we're good on that. I just gotta end it right here. Today's exposition, always good. So, thanks so much for anyone watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. Have a good one, and see you later.